Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my review of the Olympus LS-5 linear PCM recorder. Now this is a little bit different review for me. I haven't reviewed one of these digital recorders before. Whilst I'm unboxing it, I'll just tell you this is ideal for recording outside. Things like outside interviews or in the field use, absolutely fantastic. Now it's presented in two boxes. The first one obviously got the recorder itself. Let's just pop that down to one side. We'll have a closer look at that in a short while. There's also some accessories in this box as well, so I'll quickly show you those. We get in here a little sort of lanyard wrist strap, which you can use for carrying the recorder around. You also get these little attachments. Now, you don't have to use these, but these are great if you're working in sort of windy conditions. And these actually go on to the top edge of the recorder like so, and it just gives you a bit of a windshield from sort of external noise. Also helps with things like pop from when you're speaking as well. So let's pop this one on as well, like so. Very easy to fit on. They just sort of push into place. So that's what it looks like with the two little sort of windshields on. You also get a USB cable. Now you can use this for getting the recordings off of the device onto your computer. It will actually work with Mac or PC systems. Now you don't have to use this because it has got internal memory, but you can also record onto an SD card or an SDHC card, and that means you could use a memory card reader to get your recordings off. Now it's got the 2 GB of built-in memory, but the card slot is just under this flap here, and I've got my own my own full-size SD card in there. Let me just show you that. There we go. So it just sort of goes in face down into that slot. Now this last box I'm not going to open. This has just got a big instruction manual in it, so well worth having a read of that because it's going to show you how to use the LS-5. Back to the device itself. Let's give you a little bit of a closer look at this. We have got on this side volume control, earphone socket. We've got the USB connection here under this tiny little flap. There we go, mini USB. Then we've got a hold switch or a power switch sort of in one, so I can actually pull this down to turn the unit on and then push that up to actually hold it into the on position. So let's take it out of hold. Then on this side, let's have a look at this side, we have got that connector for the wrist strap. We've got a low cut on and off setting, a mic sensitivity low and high setting, also a record level, sort of a little wheel that you can turn to set the record level. Then we've got a microphone in and a line in as well, so you could use this with an external microphone if you wanted to. Front of the unit, we've got a nice backlit display. As you use the buttons, the backlight turns on and it automatically turns off after a preset time. We've got a stop button for stopping recordings, a peak LED to show if you're going over sort of the peak level of the recording that's allowed, and then also a record button which you use to initiate a recording. Then we've got this 4-way rocker switch which is used for navigating around the menu system, and also an enter button here which acts as an OK and also plays back your recordings on the device. Down the bottom here we've got 4 buttons, a function button, an AB repeat button, menu button, and also a list button. On the bottom here we have got an input for an optional DC 5V adapter. Now it actually runs off of batteries. They are located under this cover here. You get 2 of them supplied. They're AA batteries. As I say, Olympus do supply them. Also got a tripod mount on the back here, very useful for mounting this on a tripod, and a couple of stereo speakers on the back for playing back your recorded audio. Now if I just have a quick look for you in the menus, the menu system is very well laid out. You can actually choose the recording mode, and you can choose from PCM, MP3 or WMA, and when you go across one more step in this menu system you can actually choose the actual bit rate, whether it's 320 kilobits per second, 256, 128 or mono. So that's really nice. Let's push the menu button to go back one stage, and let's just pop back into that menu. I want to give you a look at some of the other settings. We've got recording level here. We can set the microphone to either off, wide, standard, narrow or zoom. so that's really good. Record monitor on. We've got a plug-in power setting there and a VSync setting. And then if I go back, then we've got some play settings. Also some LCD and sound menus. This is things like how long the backlight stays on the screen that you're looking at now, and also the contrast of the screen. And then we've got some settings here for handling the memory card, and last but not least the main settings, things like how it acts when you connect a USB cable, how you can move files and divide files, and also time and date, function settings, menu reset, system info, and property settings. So lots of things that you can actually set. I'm going to stop talking now actually and give you a sample of some audio that I recorded with the Olympus LS-5. This is being recorded with the Olympus LS-5 linear PCM recorder. The actual audio sample you're hearing is recorded in MP3 format at 320 kilobits per second. When choosing which recording format you're using, you can choose from PCM, WMA or MP3, and also select the bit rate of the recording. So I'm sure you'll agree that that recording I made was absolutely pristine. This is a very high quality digital recorder. This is absolutely fantastic for using for things like interviews and in-field use. Really great quality, and it's going to cost you around about £160 in the UK, or if you're in the US around about $260. Now that might sound like a lot, but you're getting a very high quality stereo mics, lots of features on here, and it's what I would call a real professional end digital recorder. Don't forget you've got that 2 GB of built-in memory, and you can expand it with an SD or SDHC card. This is the Olympus LS-5 linear PCM recorder. Thank you very much for watching. Please do come back soon and check out more video reviews on the Geekanoids channel. This video review is sponsored by Crucial, the memory experts. They provide reliable PC, notebook and Mac memory to boost your system performance and improve your general workflow.